Last sunset. We're heading out back to Tennessee. It's early, 5 something in the morning. Making sure we got everything. 6:10. We're headed out back to Tennessee. Well, we've made it to Alabama. Bathroom break, back on the road again, looking for a Bojangles. There was one like 75 miles from where we departed this morning, so we're still
turn right onto
trying to find it.
31 North.
We found our Bojangles, but the inside is closed due to staffing, so going through the drive-thru, we're probably gonna eat in the car.
Real big parking lot for not being able to go inside, park and go inside.
Yeah, it says they're hiring.
You should do that. I did too.
Wish I didn't.
We could sign you up for here.
Knocking over peanuts.
We could leave you here and you could start working at Bojangles.
I'd be 450 pounds.
Cotton field.
He's blooming over.
We're in Eufaula again. We're stuck in traffic and I'm sleepy out of my mind and I need to go to the bathroom. There are a lot of woods over there.
I'll stop and get her some cheese for the wine.
No, I'm not whining. I'm just debating on whether I want to trek through those woods and go to the bathroom or get out and walk. So I'm tired of sitting here. No, literally it says I think maybe 9 more minutes of traffic. So, uh-oh, yeah.
You want to come
getting...
over? How about a signal? Let people know. Wow.
See y'all in the next county.
Yeah.
Subway. Volunteer state, we're here. Back from vacation and it is hot. It is so hot here and humid. Oh my goodness. We have not had a lot of rain in the past week. So I have a lot of like pruning to do. I've got to get out into my flower garden and there's a lot of dead stuff that needs to be removed. So I'm gonna get out there and do that. Just dead, diseased, dried up We're gonna do away with it, cut it out. I'm ready to get it out of there. And we're gonna make room for some other stuff. I'm gonna start a fall garden in here. And also, right before we left in the fury and all the craziness, my husband said that he noticed the beans down the garden had looked like they had been eaten or munched on by some deer. So I'm gonna go check those too. I've got some shells that I brought back from the beach that I'm gonna top dress on some of my succulents, put some little planters together. I've got a ton of stuff I need to do. I need to clean out my fish aquarium, just oodles of things. And I think there might be some eggs down at the chicken coop, quite a few actually, that I've got to go down there and get as well. So let's just start somewhere. Gotta get organized here. Alright, I think the chickens need some food. So I'm gonna have to run to the feed store and get some chicken feed. Y'all check out my zinnias. These red ones are just beautiful. They are so red. Gorgeous. Well, before I decide to do any pruning, and it's hot anyways, I'm gonna go get the feed. But then I've got to come back and get some of these sunflowers down, get this big head in there down. I'm going to dry the seeds off those. I have a feed man who delivered my feed.
Oh, chicken.
Mo chickens. Betty Boop. They don't want no part of that.
It let me, but
They said no. I need to make a decision on whether to cut most of these down. I really hate to because there's still a lot of pretty flowers on here and probably more to come. They have just fallen over through this flower trellis. They got way too heavy. I have a different strategy that I'm going to use next year, and that is going to include cattle panels where they're not going to fall. But in the meantime, I hate to really remove them because the bees are still using them and the butterflies and things like that. But look at that, there's still flowers on here that are going to be opening up. Y'all, these sunflowers staked up my cherry tomatoes this year. Look at my marigolds. Are they not just gorgeous? They just started really blooming while I was at the beach. Now, this is one of my candy cane zinnias. This bush right here. I'm definitely going to save the seeds off this one because it is probably one of the prettiest ones I've grown yet this year. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is Monday and it's been a busy day here. I've had to just kind of catch up on a lot of stuff that I didn't get to do last week because we're on vacation. So I've had to mow, do laundry, pay bills, all these lovely things you do when you're back in reality. So I've been doing that, and I just got back from my neighbor's a little while ago and he gave me some plants. He gave me a mango and some peperomia and another carnivorous plant. So I got to get some of these repotted. These are okay. I kind of want to repot this one in some sphagnum, and I found this cute little pot at the dollar store. It's probably not a plant pot. It says berry holder, but this is going to work really good for my carnivorous plant because it'll breathe. Carnivorous plants like the sphagnum and they like to be able to breathe. I'm going to put that in this one, I do believe. I think it'll be really cute in there. Maybe one day this week I'm going to go get something to make a planter with all these shells I got from the beach. So I kind of want to do something with my succulents and sand and shells. I think it'd be really cool. I've got a water too. It is 92. It was hotter in here earlier, but like I said, in the afternoon, I get a little bit of shade in here, which is great. Y'all check out my pothos. It grew a lot while we were at the beach. I had all the long pieces put up, but they have since grown. So we'll be continuing to trail them down the greenhouse. This thing's gonna take over. Now I can trim it and make cuttings off of it, but I like the feel that it gives in here. It's pretty neat. So there's my dollar store pot. I like to be planted in this medium. It's called sphagnum moss. And that's what I put in all of mine. It's so hot. My succulents do need more frequent watering. Check out my orchids. They are looking amazing. Somebody had brought these back to one of the local nurseries for them to kind of bring back to life. They gave me this one to kind of nurse it back to health, and it did really great. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. And there is my Florida plant that I took home. Looks pretty happy there. Now this pothos is really taking off too. So I picked a lot of shells at the beach. Really pretty shells too. I really spend a lot of time down at the beach picking shells, sifting through shells. It's very relaxing. I love doing it. So every day I go down there and just see what I can find. And Seth found a seed from a palm tree. So it's a seed pod. I'm gonna try to open this up, or I'm gonna try to plant this. So I've done a little bit of research on how to do it. So I think tomorrow we're gonna drop it into some soil, but they say it can take weeks to months for it to germinate if it's going to. So I don't know, we're gonna give it a try. Broken sand dollars. This is what I'm gonna use in that aquarium with my succulents and my sand. I'll make a little arrangement. I finally found a Meyer lemon, y'all. I'm super excited about it. Hoping to have lemonade, fresh lemonade, lemon meringue pie. We'll see if it bears some fruit. I've read about kind of how to do it. I need to repot it in some kind of succulent soil. It says it likes kind of a well-draining soil. It says it gets like 6 to 8 feet, but I may keep it pruned down just a little bit. And I watched some videos on how to prune it and how to get some of the bigger fruits. So there's kind of different things you can do with it. But I'm hoping that it turns out good.